meet you.
Okay.
Your name?
My name is Abba Bichi, known as Bichi Jr.
Okay. So tell us, how did you start your football career?
Well, I started my football career here in Abuja, in Wuse 2. I started playing for FC Wuse Youths when I was, I think between the age of 12, 13, 14. I started playing for FC Wuse Youths. Then from there, I went to China. I went to Invincible FC in China in 2017. Then I got to Chinese club Yunko Chawia in 2018 until 2019 when I got back to the country for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup.
Okay. When you started your career, were your parents supportive?
Yeah, my parents have always been supportive of me and my career.
Okay. Tell us about your best moment in your career.
My best moment in my career was when I discovered that I was actually coming to play for my country.
Okay, share us your experience when you went for the Brazil Under-17 World Cup.
Well, my experience in Brazil was massive because I got to learn a lot of things from the coaches, from the games, all the players, top players. I met players from the Premier League. So I got to learn a lot from them, and most especially my coaches, because they taught me so many things which I don't even know of before. So my experience in Brazil was really massive.
Okay, how do you see the development of grassroots football in Nigeria?
Well, the development of grassroots football in Nigeria needs more and more attention from the federal government, because we need them to support the grassroots football. If you look at the grassroots football in Nigeria, it's getting from bad to worse because the government is not supportive and nobody is supporting the youngsters in achieving their dreams. So I think the government needs to support more of grassroots football in the country.
Okay, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself playing at top level in Europe.
Which club do you like to play for?
Like I said, I like to play for Tottenham Hotspur.
Why Tottenham Hotspur?
Well, I grew up watching them, and I felt like it's a club that I want to be, and I want to change the history of the club.
Who's your role model as a footballer?
My role model as a footballer, I think I have 3 role models. I have Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar.
Why?
Because they're the best.
And you want to be the best?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself playing in the Super Eagles one day?
Yeah, I see myself playing in the Super Eagles in the coming years because I work really hard for that.
So what are you doing for you to achieve that feat as it is?
Well, I'm really working hard for myself and for my image, so I really want to play for the Super Eagles, so I have to work really extra hard, more than even the current players of the Super Eagles.
Who's your best Nigerian player ever?
My best Nigerian player ever is Bichi Jr.
Why Bichi Jr?
Because we played similar pattern.
Okay, you see yourself more as a dribbler?
Well, I see myself more as a complete player.
Okay, more as a complete player.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about your playing days in China. How was it like?
Well, my playing days in China were fantastic because I got to get introduced to the professional level of football. So it was something that it was massive for me growing up, from just FCUC, then going to China to play professional football, so it was something that it was really good for me.
Okay, what do you want the government to do to actually, develop football in Nigeria?
Well, I think the government should dedicate other pitches like stadium, let's say a stadium for the grassroots football, because it's something that they ought to do. In other countries, you might find all these places of football being supported by the government, but here in Nigeria, not even in the local government is having any development in football. So definitely the government should support grassroots football by providing pitches for them and experienced coaches, bringing scouts, agents to the country so that they pick the best of the best and we groom them.
If not football, what will you be doing?
Well, if not football, I think I could have been a medical doctor.
Why medical doctor? Why did you choose that field?
Yeah, because my dad actually is interested in the profession.
Okay, tell us about your Bichi Jr team. Tell us about it.
My team or my brand?
Your brand.
Oh, my brand. Well, after the World Cup, I got to know that one thing that was missing in the Nigerian football is branding, because it's really hard for you to find any top footballer in Nigeria owning a brand or anything. And it's something that we should, get used to, being professionals and then having a brand, because a football career is going to last for maybe 12, 13, 14 years. Then after that, you have to get something that you can be dependent on. So with your brand and everything, you are set to go.
So what should we expect from your brand in the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, I see my brand growing extremely big in the country, and we hope nationwide.
Who is the toughest defender have you played against?
Well, the toughest defender I've ever faced, I think it's Usman, my teammate from the under 17.
From your under 17. Okay. Uh, your best club?
My best club? My best club is Chelsea,
Why Chelsea?
because I love the Blues.
Because you love the Blues. Okay, do you have any home club that you support?
Yeah, I do support Kano Pillars here in Nigeria.
Do you see yourself playing for Kano Pillars?
Well, it depends on how the system is, because with the current system in the country, I don't see anyone wishing to play for the clubs in the country, because we lack so many things in the club. But in the near future, I see myself coming back to play for the Pillars.
Okay. Any other additional comments?
Well, my comment is just for the youngsters to keep believing in themselves, to know that they should continue playing and they should continue praying, because prayer takes you to places where you don't think you might even in your lifetime go. So they should keep believing and praying.
Okay. Thank you very much.